Reason number 46 to get a Nissan. Features, especially the ones you get with the 2025 Nissan Kicks Play. Integrated Apple CarPlay, a spacious interior, advanced safety features, and more room in your budget. Because it's the most affordable new vehicle in Quebec. Get the 2025 Nissan Kicks Play S from only $22,774, including a $2,600 cash purchase bonus. Visit your Nissan dealer today. Until March 2nd, conditions apply. Details at Nissan.
We're back on the Elias Makos Show. I'm Justine McIntyre, sitting in for Elias Makos today and all week, and next week as well. Happy to be with you today, and very happy to have in the studio two lovely ladies, Amanda Aziz and Bianca Cirillo. They are the co-founders of Collecteur, which is a newly launched Montreal-based organic period care brand. And, you know, they're talking about this because experts say that the average menstruating person will spend about 5 years of their total reproductive lifespan using an estimated 11,000 tampons, sanitary pads, panty liners, all those menstrual products, ladies, that we're familiar with. 11,000. That's why they're here to talk with us about it today. Amanda Aziz, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having us. It's so great to be here. We're so happy to be here.
And Bianca Cirillo, welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you.
All right. So first of all, talk to us a little bit about what are some of the most harmful menstruation products that women are using?
So if you typically go buy your period products like anyone else at the pharmacy, 99% of what's out there is conventional cotton. And conventional cotton is actually one of the dirtiest crops out there. Like you mentioned, women use 11,000 in their lifetime on average.
I was blown away by that number.
Yeah, and they're inserting them into the most permeable organ in their body.
Yeah?
So we are absorbing things that they have the legal right to not disclose because it's considered a medical device. Tampon companies have the legal right to not disclose what's actually in these products. And conventional cotton includes things like pesticides, chlorine, carcinogens, harmful toxins, harmful ingredients that no one has had any awareness of. So what we do is that we help provide pure, organic, non-toxic, and sustainable period care to Canadian women because it was such a scarce commodity that wasn't available on the market.
And how did you come up with this idea? How did you come up with the idea to make this into a business?
So literally, Bianca and I are best friends. We were on FaceTime, June 2020. We both got our periods and we were thinking to ourselves, the last thing we feel like doing with these cramps and symptoms is running to the grocery store or the pharmacy to get these products. Why doesn't it exist to just get it delivered to your door on a subscription basis? We know women get this every month. We know that they want these products in their bathrooms every month. They don't want to run out to get them. So that's really where it came from. And we decided to do sustainable, highest standard of organic cotton, period care for Canadian women.
Okay, and so it's a subscription then?
Yes. We offer personalized bundles on a subscription basis, and we wanted to we really felt the menstrual experience needed a facelift. So we've also prioritized making our packaging and wrapping beautiful. You could leave it out on your counter in your bathroom. You could throw it in your purse, toss it to a friend at dinner if they need a tampon, and it's all very muted, beautiful, and it's really like it's a new era of period care for the contemporary woman.
I like that. I like the new era because, man, I remember when back in the day when I started menstruating, that's a while ago, by the way, for our listeners, it was a while ago. It was not pretty packaging, and it still isn't. And when my daughter started menstruating, I remember the first thing she said to me, she came back, she was like, I was at a friend's house and I don't know, it was this like thing, it had like flowers on it. She didn't know what the brand was, but she was like, it has so packaging makes a difference.
Packaging
right,
makes
Bianca?
A big difference. Just because right now, like Amanda said, if we're all women, I mean, if our tampon falls out of our bag, we're instantly running to get it, right? Because it's pink, it's flashy. But now with our muted, more aesthetic, you could feel comfortable. You're actually kind of proud. Like, oh, it fell on the floor. Yeah, whatever. It's okay. It's really cute.
It looks a little bit like a chocolate bar. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. It's a dark wrapper. It is very muted. Yeah. It looks like it could be maybe a granola bar, chocolate bar, something like that.
You wouldn't be embarrassed if this fell on the floor, right? And as a young girl getting her first period, you might get a little bit scared with that first initial moment where, oh my gosh, it's super loud and flashy. But I mean, we're proud with this, so why not?
There's been a lot of conversation, of course, coming out of the U.S. election about reproductive rights. And we talk about a lot on this show about the U.S. election. But I was listening to Michelle Obama. I don't know if you caught her speech that she gave over the weekend. And she did a really long segment on reproductive rights. And she wasn't just talking about abortion issues. She was saying, look, women go through reproduction. They go through menstruation. This is part of our lived experience. And I was quite honestly, I was listening to her. She was like, men, you can just like bear with me for a minute because I'm going to talk to all the ladies out there. That's half the population. And definitely. Menstruation is, more than half of our lives that this happens over. So this is an important issue. Is it not, Amanda?
It definitely is. And Bianca and I actually wanted to take this and bring it to a very philanthropic and important mission. To your point, women menstruate. People don't know what's going in their body. So we are 100% transparent with every single ingredient used. We make sure we use the highest standard of organic cotton, free of pesticides, chlorine, all those harmful things. But quite shocking, 1 in 4 Canadian women report that they can't actually, or they struggle to pay for these products every month. And so we are on a mission to help close the gap to period poverty. So we donate a portion of our proceeds back to an organization called Period Promise in Canada that helps give women access to these products. And another element of period poverty that we aim to fulfill is actually educating women on their hormonal health, their period health. It's so important. People are not aware of it. And that's really, aside from providing organic, highest form of toxin-free period care, we really want to help other women be educated on it and help gain access to these products.
Yeah, because like you said, without fail, I mean, we get this every single month, right? So this has to be something at the forefront that we have to, as women, be really cautious and really careful what's going into our body. And it should be available to everyone out there. I mean, it's completely unfair that it's not.
So when we talk about period poverty, just for our listeners, that's a term that is often used to talk about exactly this issue of girls and women who have difficulty, finding the money to buy the products and so on. And there have been some, movement. There's been some movement from the government to make sure that in certain public restrooms, for example, that they will provide tampons free of charge. And so on. I remember when those used to be coin-operated machines and they're now free. So there's a little bit that's being done.
Definitely.
Can you tell us a bit about this organization that you're donating to a little bit more?
Yes, it's called Period Promise. It's part of United Way's mission. So you can look them up, United Way Period Promise. It's also on our website, collector.life. And I just want to let everyone know that as a thank you to being here on CJD today, we've actually created a code for your listeners to go use if they want to make the switch to organic period care. It's a really big change you can make for your life. People, like you said about Michelle Obama, like a lot of women have reported that since switching to organic, they've reduced their PMS symptoms. They have lighter period flows. It's not normal to have such a heavy flow. People don't know that. We educate on this, but we really wanted to encourage people to make the switch to organic period care for these lifelong, fertility issues that have gone away. So they can go on our website, collector.life, collecteur.life, and put in the code CJD to get 10% off to help encourage them to make the switch.
Amanda Aziz, Bianca Cirillo, thank you so much for coming into the studio today and talking to us about period poverty and about the kinds of products we're putting in our bodies as well. I appreciate you coming in.
Thank you for having us.
It's a pleasure. So I was speaking with Amanda Aziz and Bianca Cirillo. They are the co-founders of Collecteur, a newly launched Montreal-based organic period care brand.